Toxic Talk, man.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all hear the music. Y'all see who in the building, man. We ain't had one of these in a long time, man. But y'all know this is our favorite portion of S.E.T media right here, man. Sit back and talk to y'all. What we got going on? You know we do it live, y'all. We check the sound out for y'all. Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. S.E.T media in the building, man. Don't get it going, man. We getting the sound right for y'all. We do it live, goddammit. We do it live.
Oh God, man. But shoot, tell them what we on, man. We on that toxic motivation.
It's that toxic motivation part 2, man. Y'all know we had to come back for y'all. Y'all know we had to do it, man. Y'all know what time it is. Favorite portion of the show, man. We get to have these candid talks with y'all. Y'all get to kind of see, you know, how S.E.T media really feel about some topics. A little bit off script, a little bit unfiltered. It's Toxic Talk, man. So grab what you grab, drink what you drink, smoke what you smoke, man. Let's have a good conversation. What's the sound sounding like?
Pretty good, actually.
Cool. So tonight's conversation is really just about persisting and enduring. Oh my bad, I should have put that on loopy loop. Get the vibes back right for y'all, man. There we go.
We don't really need to put it on full screen, do we?
Not really, I guess. Alright. So, yeah, tonight's talk is really just about persisting and enduring, man, because ultimately, regardless of what your goal is, we all fighting a similar battle, man. We got distractions, we got detractors, we got a list of things we got to go through on a daily, but we all got goals, right? So how do you persist? How do you endure? Well, that's what we here to talk to y'all about tonight, man. And it's an equal struggle for all of us. But I say the first thing on the list when it comes to persisting and enduring is probably mindset, right? So going a little bit deeper into that with y'all, you have to have a fortified mind to face the daily grind and the daily task of facing the world. What's the sound sounding like?
Oh, it sounds good. It's just that, alright, good. I was making sure. No, it sounds actually pretty good. I just have to make sure we was on the vertical live. I'm not sure, are we? Don't look like it. It look like we on the regular horizontal.
I have to double check that out for y'all. Let's see what's
How that happened. Then, did you shut it off? No, you didn't.
Which one?
On the Rumble Studio side. Yes. Oh, we get it. You good, man. We're gonna rock it from here then.
Wait, that is vertical.
I know, but I tell you to cut it off on the YouTube. But fuck it, we got it.
Alright.
We got it.
Cut it off or no?
Nah, leave it on. We can't cut it off on
On studio?
not a Rumble.
Alright. Well,
It is what it is.
I'll get in the dual stream. My apologies. But yeah, so it was just getting into conversation about enduring and persisting and how the number one thing on the list is mindset, you know. Fortifying your mind, making sure you got a sharp mental to face the daily grind. What do you think about that?
Yeah, low key, it's all about having that energy and low key giving yourself that pep talk.
Yeah.
And putting yourself in position to have that energy. So if you're really motivated, you probably will be, getting your 8 hours of sleep, making sure you're working out, putting yourself in the best shape possible to achieve your goals. At the end of the day, it's all about optimization. And if you ain't about optimization, then shoot, you're about regression.
Optimization and efficiency is what I like to say. Cutting out distractions. Limiting putting yourself in position to where you're not focused or striving towards your goal. Because a lot of times we self-sabotage. We do things that we know aren't congruent to where we want to be. So it might be as tough as cutting somebody off, not entering certain social circles or certain friend groups. But you got goals. You got places you're trying to be, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about just having the mental fortitude to know what's necessary in order to, fight this daily task, fight this daily grind.
And don't be like a female dog, bro. You got to be a real dog about it.
Not a female dog, but a real one.
A real one.
We're rough.
Because there's a lot of people who honestly think that they can, like, wait. What was the old term back in the day? Like, stay down till it's your time?
Stay down till you come up.
Yeah, nah, fuck all that shit. You gotta take that shit.
Yeah, take that shit, man. If you want it, take it.
God, you don't wait for nothing. You work for every opportunity, my man.
It's funny because we was just having a conversation before we went live. S.E.T could probably tell the story better than I could, but what was it? S.E.T, you was with a group of friends. You seen something you like, and what'd you do?
I just went up there and I went for it, bro. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I seen it, I like it, and I just went up for it. And that's kind of how I've always been. If I see something I want to achieve, I just go after it.
Yep.
And if I don't get it, hey, at least I tried. But here's what gave me more confidence in my failure sometimes is that, everybody else is too afraid to try.
Yeah. And that's actually a good point because you putting in that effort is what separates you from the rest of the pack, because you'd be surprised. Man, we already know, we cover this shit on a daily, how inundated people are and just how lazy people are in general. You're willing to put in that extra 1%. That's the shit that separates the men from the boys.
Oh God.
That's the shit that puts you in that 1% to where, you're being looked at. You're an admirable man. You know what I'm saying? So
I would.
I just think putting in that work it separates you from the rest.
Honestly, I'd hold it more to the point is, who are you in the toughest moments? It's like, bro, it's so easy to like when you're up, that's great, that's cool and all. I love to see it, I love to hear it, but who are you when you down, man? Who are you when you really going through it?
It's the true character of a man.
Because money is only gonna magnify that person.
And that's the true character of a man. Who are you when you're down? And I'm not, I'm not just talking about how you treat others. I'm talking about what you tell yourself. How you feel about yourself. Are you still feeling the same way about yourself when you don't have as much money as you do when you do got some? Because that doesn't determine the true character or the true use of a man. You can be a man without having $1 million, right?
That's true.
So how you feeling about yourself in these moments where you grinding? You ain't got it right now, but you grinding.
Man, if the world went upside down today, you have to grind it out in the wild, nigga. That's who you are for real, my eyes.
Still had the confidence of a millionaire.
I always say, like, bro, who a man is like who he is when everything's gone. When the society go up, who are you then? Are you a fighter? Are you a conqueror? Like, are you a bitch? Are you a slave? Or are you somebody else's plaything?
Because a lot of men, what's the saying goes? Stand for something or fall for anything? Yeah, it's a lot of that going on out here. Funny enough, it will be election year.
Yeah.
So, crazy time to have a good amount of society just be sheep. But yeah, man, you really gotta know what your purpose is, know what you aiming and striving towards, because there will be distractions out here, man.
Nah, it's true.
You gotta endure.
Endure. Man, look, and the main thing about enduring is, well, it sucks.
It's tough.
Yeah, we're not talking about enduring 8 hours of work. We're talking about enduring 8 hours of work plus the mental strain that you're going through at home, in the gym and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, bro, every day you wake up is not going to be a good day. Actually, I'll give you this. Most of the days you wake up is probably not going to be a good day, but you still got to do it anyway.
Yep. That's where discipline comes
in.
And
if you can only perform on a good day, then you will rarely perform.
You'll never get anything done. They say if you only do something when you're motivated to do it, you'll be lapped.
Yep, every trip.
Competition will literally lap you.
And
That's where discipline comes into play. You have to be somebody who's
tenacious.
Yeah.
You gotta be real tenacious. You gotta really be after it. And if you ain't after it, then get the fuck out the way for the niggas who really want it.
No, facts, man. You slowing up. You going fast in the slow lane, or you going slow in the fast lane, I should say.
Man, effing it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I always like to say that what's like, if you really want it, ain't nothing really gonna stop you, right? Like, what's really gonna stop you really want it? Like, I'm telling you, because a lot of y'all let the smallest inconvenience stop y'all, the smallest blimp in a relationship, I don't know, like personal life, it's gonna sway you, it's gonna stop you.
The smallest hiccup.
And you can't let that be you. You can't go out like that because you'll never achieve your goals. Because that means there's always going to be something somebody can do to throw you off your pivot. That means somebody can manipulate you away from your goals. They can throw no bullshit in your way.
Trick you out your bag, trick you out your spot. And then it boils down to how bad do you want it? Because you have to understand, on this road to success, on this road to where you want to be, there's bound to be distractions. There's bound to be tough choices to make. Things you have to step over, things you have to circumvent, problems you need to solve. So, again, that just really kind of separates the people from, or it separates people from the people who don't want it and the people who do.
Yeah.
Because success was never said to be something that was easy.
Nah, facts. And I'm going to know if you want it or not. Come on now. I know those who want it and those who don't. I know those who just talking. I know who's going to be here temporarily. And who's going to be here for the long run?
And that's the part where you got to be accountable with yourself, right?
Yeah.
You got to ask yourself, look yourself in the mirror and, determine, are you giving the amount of effort that's needed to be where you want to be at? Do you need to tweak what you're doing? Do you need to step your game up in certain aspects?
Yeah.
These are the important conversations everybody should be having with themselves. People
are the ones who fake it.
Right.
It's like you always gotta have that self accountability, and if you don't, then like I said, you were in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And usually the ones who try to pull people away from their goals. You want to go out partying and take them away. You want to break them off focus. You want to call them weird, overly tryhards. It's like, I'll be all that and more if it means I can surpass your lazy ass, or not be around your lazy ass no more.
Yeah, I'm thinking about something real quick. Think about all the successful people in the world. Think about just all the billionaires we have in America. Think about how much they've had to persist and endure to get to the point where they're at. Now, you might not want to be a billionaire, but whatever success is to you, I think we can all learn something from the story of some of these people. Think about some of their early life. A lot of these people had businesses fail early on. They had to persist past that, find ways around that. I think there's a message in, I think there's a message in the success from the upper echelon that we could all kind of extrapolate, take a lesson from, and, apply to our own lives. Like, you got to be willing to go above and beyond for the shit you want sometimes. Right? Yeah. These people got excessive wealth because they did something excessive. They did something crazy. Like, they was willing to do something nobody else was willing to do. Whether it was create a program software or solve a world issue.
Man.
Right? So, how bad do you want it, man?
A lot of y'all don't want it as bad as y'all want. A lot of y'all just expect it to be easy. A lot of y'all feel like, if I don't hit it right the first time, it is not for me.
Yeah.
It's like, you gotta make it for you.
And I know y'all might be thinking like, damn, St. Key, y'all just know everything. Y'all got the sharpest minds ever. Like, if you hearing this message and think you just supposed to be born like this, man, it's all right. It's understandable, man. You can get there. It's nothing to beat yourself up over. That's what we here for. You got so many outlets where you could find a source of motivation and encouragement. You're not out here alone. That's what spheres like this are for, but everybody needs to be striving towards something, man. We got too many attacks going on men, on America. You could say we being attacked from so many different angles, man. You got to be sharp out here.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. And part of enduring is enduring through these liberal moments, these liberal times, these feminine times, I'd like to say. Because we're in the times of weak men, and I know as a strong man, it's going to be hard for you to get your opinion out. It's going to be hard for you to express yourself, but you still got to endure.
You gonna feel like you're being suppressed at a certain point in time.
Boy, the climate's hot.
Nobody wants you to be who you truly are. They're trying to limit you.
I want you to be a pansy.
Feminized version of yourself, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
You stupid.
Yeah, and still, you persist and endure.
Endure is crazy, though.
You endure.
But, yeah, that's all you got to do.
You know.
No. But no.
It's something you have to... Again, it might not be something you wake up and you just be like, I'm gonna go full throttle. Work your way towards it though. Work your way up. Motivate yourself day by day until you get to a point where you have the confidence to tackle the daily tasks necessary to hit your goals.
All right? But let's bring up some clips over here to, put y'all in there. Go ahead, because you, come on now. I ain't trying to reach all across there, man.
Get these clips going for y'all.
Go. About Tom Brady.
Fuck your tired body. Fuck that unmotivated mind. And get out there and do it anyway. You better fight yourself because you're not only winning when things are going your way.
Mm-hmm.
You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still, just say, fuck it, I'm gonna beat my mind today.
Oh, God. Is that, are y'all that type of person?
I'm gonna beat my mind today because you might wake up one day, or not might, you will wake up and be like, man, I don't even feel like getting out of bed today.
I don't want to go to work, bro. I don't want to do my hustle today, bro. I don't want to deal with nobody.
I don't want to, wake up and be a good boyfriend or husband.
Bro, I'm going to tell you like this. Even Marcus Aurelius, motherfucker was Roman emperor, even said he wanted to hide up under his sheet someday. And he was running the strongest country or the strongest nation in the world.
Wow. Powerful stuff, man. We all go through the same struggles, the same daily battles,
Yeah, so
we're not as different as they portray us to be.
Bro, on God, at the end of the day, it is you versus you, because your mind is going to be the one thing that's going to stop you. It's going to tell you things that low-key you shouldn't be telling you, but it is, and you got to fight that. That's a challenge of it. Honestly, that's why I feel like everybody goes through their own little challenge, no matter what economic you come from, no matter if you're rich or poor. Everybody had to deal with that one enemy. Your worst enemy is,
the man in the mirror.
Yeah, the man in the mirror, those dark thoughts in your mind. The ones that, the thoughts of self-doubt, Shoot, the thoughts of failure, the thoughts of
rejection.
Lacking, thoughts of rejection. There's a lot of thoughts that's going to go through your head that's going to make you feel like you need to bend a knee, or you feel like you just want to lay down, but you got to ignore all that.
But yeah, you overcome, you overpower the thoughts, really, as Tom was saying, and it's how bad do you want it? It's how bad do you want it? Tell the inner bitch in you to shut the hell up.
Mm-hmm.
If you will change, everything will change for you. You don't have to change what's outside. All you have to change is what's inside. To have more, you simply have to become more. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skill. Start working on yourself, making these personal changes. And he said it'll all change for you.
Yeah, I love that. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I'll be honest, even in my earlier life, I would, when the circumstance was hard, I felt like I was facing some insurmountable odds, or I was just in a tough spot, I maybe would ask God, the universe, or myself, or whoever, just to relieve me of the pain, relieve me of the position I was in, instead of, digging deep and bringing out that inner beast in me in order to overcome the situation myself, or praying and asking God or the universe for more strength to deal with the situation.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people, I ain't gonna lie though. I don't like when a lot of people they just always give it to God a little bit too much. No, bro, you gotta give it to yourself. God only helps those who help themselves. God ignored the weak. God hates the weak. We all know this. But for some reason, everybody want to be weak and think God's supposed to save them. Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. That's why the weak hates God.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think if you're an atheist or you're a person who just don't like, God at all, you hate religions because you're weak. And God hates the weak, so therefore, God hates you.
And it's like my favorite analogy, I like to use when it comes to religion. Like, I'm all for it. God will help you in a situation. God knows you best, and He will put you in the best situation for you. But
God don't help the weak.
God don't help lazy. He gonna meet you halfway. And halfway ain't you on the couch.
Boy.
It ain't you on the couch.
There's human beings that have different temperament and different minds and different mentality and a ruthless competitive drive that's almost terrifying to the ordinary person. I had this fire that I'm going to be somebody. Why be normal when you can be the best?
God. God.
Make the difference.
Gotta be a little bit gone to it. You're not
I'll be like them when I could be better.
be almost insane to your craft.
Delusion is only delusion.
So you got Joe Rogan, David Goggins, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Conor McGregor, Mike Tyson. These are all world-class people in their field.
Yeah, but what's the main message here?
You have to be almost obsessed with your craft.
Oh, God. And how much a lot of us can say, are we obsessed with our craft? How much people really come here and put in 100% work in what they're doing? Do you come to this field and do you put in half-ass work, or do you come to the field every day and put in 100% of yourself?
Think about how obsessed some of y'all are with the video game. You come home, ignore your family, and hop on that Xbox.
Actually, because I was reading this book. I just got done reading the book Relentless by Tim Grover.
Shout out.
And it was about closers. Okay, so what's it? It's coolers, closers, and cleaners. Now, Kobe, he's a cleaner. He just gets things done. He has a different type of mentality. It's the competition's like, the competition could be tough, but he's thinking about, man, look, man, I feel bad for them because they got to deal with me. You feel me? It's that type of mentality. It's like, what type of mentality are you bringing to the game? Are you a cleaner? A person who says, well, bro, I'm the threat. I'm that guy you should be afraid of. Sorry, you can't bring fear to my heart because I'm the only threat in existence in my eyes.
Right.
And then there's I say the closer, who's kind of a little bit more like, yeah, man, with me and the team, man, we're going to get in their ass. We got them. Then there's the cooler who's like, oh, well, I hope I'm with the right guy. I'm with the right team and all that good stuff. It's 3 different mentalities in the world, bro. And there's those who are cleaners, closers, and coolers. And I low-key, when he broke it down, I was like, yeah, there are people who can elevate from a cooler. I mean, from a closer to a cleaner. And then there's people who will always stay a cooler or a closer, because a cleaner is like, you have to elevate yourself to a special type of mindset to where you're unstoppable. You're relentless. Like, who can stop you? Because you don't even let your mind stop you. But you have so much self-talk. Think about it. You see yourself as a dangerous force out here. As a dangerous force out here. There ain't nothing that's shaking your confidence.
Niggas gotta deal with you.
Now you wonder why Kobe shot with so much confidence and all that. Cause
3 people on him.
But he don't, bro, because he knew. Like, I'm the ultimate force out here, D. That's why they gotta come up on me. He's seen it as, bro, 3 people walked up on him. He's like, yeah, that makes sense. 3 people walk up on y'all. You're going like, damn, bro, what's going on, bro? Why y'all doing all that? Y'all complaining.
Nah, Kobe was like, yeah, I get it.
I get it.
Still gonna shoot this bitch.
I'm still that guy though.
You know what that actually reminds me of? You said cleaners, closers, and coolers, right? That actually reminds me of the analogy from Interview with the Devil with grifters. People just letting life pass them by, and versus people who live in the now, live actively. Take life by the horns, get what they want out of it. I see it, I want it, I go get it, I take it, it's mine. Versus you just be like, looks nice, maybe one day. Grifter.
Yep. No. Monetization. Good.
You have to be there because on all those bad days and all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything.
Fucking bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not gonna happen. Tell me it's gonna fail. I love it. every minute of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I love when people say, "Oh, bro, don't you feel?" Because like, all right, look, bro, I was on a pike. Just skip it. Just skip it to the next one. That's just a like video. Like, I kind of love when people tell me, "Bro, like, don't crush yourself, bro. Bro, come on now. If you think like that, you're gonna hurt your feelings if you don't make it." And I'm like, dog, like, I'm gonna make it. There's no if I don't. No, I'm going to. It's like, oh, you gonna hurt your heart. It's like, dog, you hurting your own heart doubting me like that. You gonna be really salty when I'm telling you right to your face that, oh no, I'm gonna do it. Not only am I gonna do it, I'm literally gonna do it and tell you that was effortless because I've been knew I did it. I've been knew about it.
It's that Kobe mentality. You don't know how much of a dog I am, bro.
Oh God, you don't know how hard I'm going after this. You don't know the back end work I'm putting in. Like
you telling me I might not get it. I'm telling you they gonna have to give it to me. They ain't got no choice. I'm gonna take that mug, like, and that's how you have to be relentless, fearless.
Now,
so where's the rest of them? I only got two at the top.
Yeah. Wait. That the no luck one? Beat your
No, we didn't do the no look.
Hey, man, you may be looking luck, but the luck happens after you bust your ass. And you put yourself in that lucky situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might fucking happen. And that's what people don't know. But to get there,
What's up, friends, man? Appreciate you tuning in, dog.
you have to put yourself in that situation, man. It takes a lot of work.
You know, fuck your tired body. Fuck that.
Oh, hold on.
Where's the rest of them, man?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It works out. Like I said, you see how that shit works with my phone.
So you got
Hold on. Just chill out. You moving too much.
This nigga.
On God though, it's like you moving everywhere. Man. Hold on, man.
They not at the top, G.
How much like videos we be having that be going over these shorts that I liked a minute ago. That's what I'm saying. It's like I can't like they don't let me organize it for some reason. So the thing about it, if I put it on shorts only, trust me, I would. That's what I'm saying. And it's the only way to do it. But we in the section now. We in the right section though.
You have to eat the dream. You have to sleep dream. You have to dream the dream. You gotta touch. You have to see it when nobody else sees it. You have to feel it when it's not tangible. You have to believe it when you cannot see it. You gotta be possessed with the dream. And every single day, you gotta wake up and put forth effort.
Oh God. A lot of y'all don't put in no effort. Like, bro, when I mean there's so many niggas I know that say they want this shit, but they don't put in no effort. I ask, like, even with YouTube, like, all right, how much days you go live? Like, I don't know. I don't even have a set schedule. I'm like, dog, you don't even gotta do an everyday thing like me and Key, but at least you gotta have a nice set schedule.
Yeah, it is crazy for people to have such ambitious goals, but to not be consumed by them. Like,
Okay.
if you want this shit, you literally have to be consumed by it at a certain time. Like, I'm talking about your boys saying, like, hey, bro, let's go do this. And you just like, bro, what do you mean? Y'all know I stream on Fridays. Y'all know I do this on Fridays at this time. I can't.
Oh God, that's what I gotta do, and I'm gonna do it until it takes off.
That's exactly what it has to be. Anything less won't get you there.
Oh God, if you think you just gonna sit here and laze about and think you can just juggle different things, it's not gonna work for you, man. You gotta hone in.
You treating your passion or your goal like an option, man, you'll never get there.
Man.
It'll pass you by. The competition will lap you up.
Every trip.
Knowing that you could, but you didn't. Don't fucking die like this, bro. You're living. How do you want to live? How do you want to die? How do you want to fucking be remembered? Make up your own mission statement. What do you want to be in life? And once you do that, now you can work with somebody to get better. You can work with yourself to get better. But until you know what you want to stand for, you will always just be sitting down. You'll never stand for anything.
I ain't gonna lie though. A lot of y'all niggas gonna die poor. Yep. A lot of y'all gonna die poor because you refuse to get up, you refuse to take action, and you refuse to be great. Honestly, there's a lot of y'all who are just missing one simple thing just to be great, and you refuse to do it, and you know what it is, man. You're right on the tip of it. You know what you gotta do. If it be fitness, it be improve this one single thing. It might not even be fitness, but you know what you gotta do to improve, but you refuse to do it, and I don't know why, because you self-sabotage yourself.
That's why I say shit. A lot of people hold them back knowingly, and the point about self-sabotage was exactly what I was about to say. Like, you right on the cusp, one move away, right there on the brink of whatever success or whatever breakthrough you're trying to accomplish, and it's just like that one thing, that monkey on your back, you just can't seem to shake. You the only one that knows what it is, and you the only one that can shake it.
Man.
Laziness is something that has to do with
Nope.
you're not connected to something deep enough. You don't feel the necessity. You don't feel the devil at your heels. You don't feel the fact that you could very well die tomorrow.
Swear to God.
Compel you to get something done. There's no necessity behind
Yep.
it. And the human animal, the way we were created, is when we feel pressure, we feel the necessity to get things done. We can move mountains. So you have to create necessity in your life. You have to create the need to get things done. You have to give yourself deadlines. You have to remind yourself that tomorrow everything could go kaput. COVID could come back. You could be fired. You could die. You could have an illness. Give yourselves a sense of urgency that I need to get things done quickly.
I'm thinking about it like this. I don't know. Maybe I definitely would love to hear what you thought on that one, but yeah, I think people just don't be wanting it bad enough. Like, I don't know. The example I get in mind from that is you haven't eaten in a few days, stomach rumbling. You know you need a meal. You're gonna do whatever it takes to get that meal. That's how you need to feel about your goals.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of people are never really connected to something like that. Look, a lot of y'all, this is how I truly feel it, what he said. A lot of people aren't truly connected to something that makes them want to wake up every day and, like, chase it. A lot of people aren't connected to y'all grind that makes you want to wake up. You see this shit as an option. You see this shit as oh, well, if this don't work out, I'll do this. No, it got to be like, no, this is it. This is the only thing that matters. This is what I got to do, or it's failure. It's done. You got to put a sense of urgency on it like that. If you treat it like an option, you will fail at it like an option. If you treat it like a goddamn must, like it's your damn destiny, then it will be such. It will happen.
I like that for sure. But yeah, treat that shit like it's the next meal that you need. If you don't get that shit, you gonna die.
Boy, on the street. Nobody ain't gonna feel sorry for you, man.
And if you wondering how you put that fire in yourself, maybe you just don't want what you think you want that bad.
Think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they may be. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it that makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy. Live your life.
Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning, but winners work as hard as lazy people do.
Just on that last one, yeah, man. Don't be afraid to stand against the crowd. And I was talking about this earlier in the Michaela Montgomery live I covered. Make sure to go check that out. Like, people are always gonna label you. People are always gonna question you when you go against whatever the forward thought is. But don't be afraid to think outside the box. Everybody's going right. Ain't nothing wrong going left.
Facts. Nah, that's facts. And damn, what was the last one? What were they talking about?
We can replay it if you want to.
Oh, no. Okay, now I remember. As soon as I seen Tyrese on there, I was like,
Oh, yeah.
okay. Pretty much he was talking about, bro, you don't got to be part of the in crowd. That's a problem. A lot of y'all want to fit in too much. That's why none of y'all chase y'all goals. Because if you chase your goals, you put yourself outside the in crowd. And you always want to be around. And I ain't going to be real with y'all. Some of y'all whole goals revolve around being in the in crowd. And sometimes that's just ain't it. If you want to be that rapper, which is going to put you in the in crowd, I mean, I ain't going to lie. You're going to have to separate yourself from the in crowd and put in that work, build that mental fortitude, and go ahead and bang you out some bangers, okay? This is the only way it's going to work.
Lazy people do a little work and think they should be winning, but winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
Yup, I know a lot of niggas who keep putting in that work thinking that, oh, well, I just put in this work so I should get results. It's like, nah, G. Nah, you lazy. Because I ain't going to lie. I be putting in a whole lot of hard work. I be putting in all this work,
And
dog.
I still be wondering, like, damn, am I going hard enough?
Did I put in enough time? Like, I know I put in a good 6, man. But can I put an extra?
There has to be another gear I can hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit this other gear. Like
It's
I'm
like
talking about nigga might have worked a
I
10-hour shit.
bro, I did 2 lives today, bro. Could I have done 4?
Exactly. Could I have done 4 and whatever else I have going on? Did this, and that for the family or friends or whatever? Yeah, it never stops, man. It never stops.
Hey, bro. Better get ready to buckle up, because this shit don't get no easier. What you think the grind gets easier?
Hold on, we are going on.
Damn. Oh, baby.
Better get ready to buckle up, because this shit don't get no easier. What you think the grind gets easier? Silly. This grind's only for the strong ones, bro. If you weak, I suggest you go ahead and leave. It's tough, but it's true.
Oh God.
Well said, man.
And I was, bro, damn, it do bring me back to what my man podcast was saying when he was like, I don't know, man, I feel like it's against me. And I'm just like, I ain't gonna lie, I almost wanted to tell him tonight, bro. I don't know if this is for you, bro, because it's gonna get tough. There's gonna be days where, like, you not gonna get the shit you want to see. You're not gonna see the views, the progression, like the growth. You're not gonna see that every single day, but you gotta keep grinding until you see it. If you're going to sit here and tell me that you're going to play Mr. Doom and Gloom, then I'm just like, damn, G, do you really want this? Are you sure you for this? Are you sure you tough enough to make it to that 5, 10K level?
Fuck it, I'm going to keep it a buck with him, said. Unless you got ambitions of being a U.S. Postal Service man, a McDonald's fry cook, or a Target door greeter, bro, you're going to have to go through some trials and tribulations to get where you want to get. So unless your ambitions are on the bottom branch of the tree, y'all hear me? Unless y'all ambitions are on the floor, I'm talking about something anybody could get, something you could just wake up and, I want to do that and have it done by the end of the day. Unless that's what your ambitions are, you're going to have to go through some shit. You're going to have to go through some trials, some hard shit.
As you should.
It's going to look like, damn, that's not going to happen at a certain point in time, but you still persist. That's what
the ghosts do.
Ambition goals do, yeah. That's what the best of the best do. That's how they got to where they're at, by never stopping.
I don't even hold a fucking car. I'm a multi-millionaire. I said it with pride because what I was here to do as a man, and men. I don't even hold a fucking car.
Hold on, bro. You used to buy a cow, bro.
Because what I was here to do as a man, and men may not even want to hear this. It sounds so barbaric. That's the pride in what you have as a man. Is that you see your mom, you see your girl, you see your kids, you see all this shit. You see them doing well. That's all a real man wants. They don't give a fuck about how they dress, how they look.
What the person know who's being on my shit?
Because why? Your trophies are your family, and they're all walking around. Every man that sees you, they see you walking with some sweatpants and shit, but they know your family's fucking balling because you put the fucking time in, you put the effort in.
I hate this one. Yo, pause it for me, G. I'm about to do a readout. Okay, man, let's go ahead and shout out to the sponsors. Cause we recently had some monumental news that no one is talking about. For the first time ever, the interest the U.S. pays on its debt surpassed every individual budget item except Social Security. That's right. The U.S. now spends more on interest than on national defense or even Medicare. It's only getting worse as big government continues to spend recklessly. That's why savvy Americans are turning to gold. Something not tied to the inflated dollar. You can too with the help of Birch Gold Group. For over 20 years, Birch Gold has helped tens of thousands of Americans protect their retirement savings by converting an IRA or a 401k into an IRA in gold. To learn more, go to birchgold.com/rumble and get a free no obligation info kit on diversifying your retirement into a gold IRA. Birch Gold has earned an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and thousands of happy customers. Protect your IRA or 401k. Go to birchgold.com/rumble to get your free info kit on gold today. Once again, birchgold.com/rumble, man, and diversify that income or diversify them savings.
Yes, sir. WL.
Yeah.
Fucking respect. They see I don't party, I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Mm.
I don't go out. I don't party. I don't hang out with the guys.
Barely go out. All you need.
Fuck club, fuck party, fuck trying to fit in and socialize. It was isolation, it was visualization, it was motivation, and it was dedication. There was nothing else going on in my life. I was always for this kind of separation. I'm a big time introvert. You know, I do my job,
Hold
and
on.
I don't want to see your fucking ass again.
I always felt like cats was out partying and I was home studying. I would have an edge.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I did. That's what I did.
Them lonely nights in the studio.
But
Them
pause
lonely
it.
nights grinding.
Pause. All right, bet. Now look, bro, this is exactly what I did starting out this YouTube stuff. I just formed a habit of separation. I just started separating myself, family, friend. Now, of course, I still kick it with them, but I lessened the time. I had to form a separation around this time that I put into the YouTube, Rumble, like this whole social media stuff, our whole Set and Key media. I always said at the end of the day, Set and Key media is gonna be something that y'all don't even it's gonna be so unexpected. It's so unpredictable, bro. You don't even know what I'm planning. It's gonna be so big, y'all gonna be like, dang, hold on. I didn't even know, but trust me. We gonna hit y'all with some stuff, man. We gonna be one of these black meat platforms that take it to a whole new level that y'all ain't never seen before. I promise you.
One of the largest. One y'all gonna stop here and get y'all one-stop shop for all news media. One of the most trusted sources and
Different talents.
Will be a household name soon to come, man. And I'm not being cocky. I'm not saying nothing that we think. I'm just telling y'all what's to come. You know.
Yeah.
And you have to win it with what that veracity. You know?
Yep.
You have to take that shit. You have to win it. You have to bleed, sleep, eat, and shit that shit. For real.
Man, you gotta sleep the dream.
You have to
Be the dream. And then you gotta go forth and put effort every goddamn day. You have to separate yourself. Well, at least from these losers around here, man. Because like I said, man, not everybody gonna make it, but you can make it if you try harder than them. I promise you.
I need you to get back in that mode again. That mode where nothing can take you off your pivot. You just putting in that work every single day. See, that version of you is different. You gotta tap back into it. Don't be out here playing with your potential because you one of the ones, bro. You special. And you were meant to be a person that could have been the one. You are the one. So I need you to get back moving like it
Oh God.
before it's too late.
Facts. And that's, man, a message for all the real niggas out there. Because, man, we players fuck up too. Players fuck up too, man. And I ain't ashamed to say it. Like, we all step up or have a day when we not on our step. We not on our JOB. But, man, for those of y'all who had a down day, a down week, or you ain't been feeling yourselves, man, tap back in, man. The real ones is needed. We need it out here. The Batman signal is up in the sky for the real ones, my man. Step out of that cave, tie the boots out. It's time. Activate, my nigga. Get active.
At some point, everything's gonna go south on you. Everything's gonna go south, and you're gonna say, "This is it. This is how I end." Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just begin. You do the math. You solve one problem, and you solve the next one, and then the next. And if you solve enough problems, you get to come home.
I actually love that right there because that's something that I've recently started doing, and I would encourage those of y'all who have a lot of thoughts, maybe your thoughts race through your head. Start writing shit down, man. Start writing your goals down. Start journaling your thoughts. The most important things that run across your mind. A lot of times we move a mile a minute, and a thought is as quick as a fleeting moment, right? So
Yeah. Now look, bro. Now when you're going through things, you gotta understand. You gotta tackle it one by one. Like I said, yeah. No matter what you're going through, there's no such thing as hopelessness.
right.
Now the word may exist, but it doesn't exist. Okay, I know. It's just fucking you up right now, but it don't exist. You can always do something to get yourself out of a situation, even if it's the 1%. You can hope on the 1%, or you can achieve the 1%. It don't matter. There's no such thing as hopeless at the end of the day. I don't believe in it. You shouldn't believe in it. And if you believe in God, that's more reason why you even shouldn't believe in it.
For sure. Wholeheartedly agree. But just, the point I was making about writing things down and attacking it one by one is sometimes it's, for myself, it's easy to visualize it once I have it on a piece of paper, 1 through 10. This is what I need to do. Boom. Like he said, I finished the first thing. Cool. Now I can go to number 2. Now I can go to number 3. It's easier to attack.
And eventually, you have no more problems.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, just keep writing out my list of 10.
Yep. Until everything gets achieved. Whoop. Oh, yeah. Man. But that was a good one. Hold on, is that a... I think it's a regular video. Hold on, let me go ahead and... I got you. Oh, no. All right, man. Go ahead and give me some monologue.
Yeah, man. But it's all about just attacking your goals with a sense of confidence, right? A lot of times they can seem overwhelming in the moment. But I'm not really sure what movie that was from, but Matthew McConaughey, he said it best, just attacking it piece by piece, one by one. You know what I'm saying?
Day by day.
My grandma used to have a saying, right? You gonna eat an elephant, you ain't gonna eat the whole thing.
I'm weak. Okay.
The old Caribbean lady, they had some weird sayings. But yeah, as my grandma used to say, Grandma Gray, you gonna attack an elephant, you ain't gonna eat the whole thing at once. You gonna take it off piece by piece. You might start with the ear, right? But elephant ear, right? But anyways, you gonna take it off piece by piece, and eventually, conquering the whole thing. Might take you a day, might take you a week, it might take you a year, but you're gonna get it done.
Wild enough. Okay. Eating elephants.
A little old Caribbean knowledge for y'all. Caribbean proverb, I guess.
Man. But it's crazy though. I really don't think I don't think people understand the type of motivation that you really need though. I ain't gonna lie, keep going in the toughest of moments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, everybody want to wait through things good. Everybody feel like they need support. They feel like they deserve it instead of earning it.
Well, adversity has kicked all of our ass before, So having an idea in mind and it not going as planned, or us getting punched in the face, kicked on our ass, that could be discouraging for a lot of people. But the main message of tonight's pod is enduring, persisting. If you want to be anywhere in life, anywhere further along than the average, it's gonna take that ability. In the NBA they have a saying like, "Oh, he got short-term memory." Like he just missed his last 3 shots, but bro got hot like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be like that. You can't be thinking about that past failure, even if it was just a second ago. You got to be already moving like you about to win the next one.
Yeah, okay, I feel you on that one. Yeah, you can't be dwelling on loss.
You got to have short-term memory. Like
I'm weak, low key though. It's like, oh, that happened.
Whatever. Out of my mind. I'm already focused on the next dub.
Man, hey, no, that's a true winner.
And I'm telling you, from the bottom of my soul, it is so easy to beat people today.
Bro.
They're so soft. They have no work ethic. No one can stick with anything. Everyone's distracted. They're on social media. They're counting their fucking notifications because they can't stick with shit. They can't say no.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable.
I'm about to play that back for y'all one more time.
So many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours. Refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play out.
If you're a fucking savage and you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over, man. This next generation is just such a fucking group of pussies, man. For the small group of savages out there, run these fucking kids right over, man.
And I'll be honest, I'm gonna say something that we haven't said. As much as we love playing these motivational clips for y'all, we just gotta keep it honest. Like when you get to that place, when you're grinding, when you're going that extra mile, it might be painful. There might be a level of mental anguish. There might be a level of physical anguish. You pushing past that last set. If you in the gym, you going a little bit further in whatever task that you're doing than you normally go. It's gonna feel like you're doing a lot. But that's where the greats are made. That's where the greats are made, when you push past what you normally do, when you don't stop. They say, oh, count the reps when they start to hurt. This is when they count, right? So it might not be the most comforting feeling to go there, to go all the way there, to go 110. It might hurt, but that's where you have to go sometimes.
Man, you know what's crazy? I damn near. What was the last video about?
It was Joe Rogan and.
Okay, yeah, it was about how easy it is to win these days and how okay.
People are fucking pussies. He was saying. That's
I ain't
what
gonna
Dana
lie.
White was saying at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are soft these days. They let everything get in the way, bro. They just ready to fall off, quit. You know, and I'm be real with you. That's why it's so easy to win. If you're just a savage at this and you come at it every day with that energy,
You're gonna surpass the people who just want to do it when they feel like it.
bro, who can beat you?
You beating off them people alone.
Yeah, bro, these people want to work when they feel good. You work when regardless.
Bro, you work when you got all type of ailments and excuses. You still showed up and put in your hours.
Boy.
Come on now.
And that's how you supposed to be.
Attack this shit, man. They really giving it out to the hungry.
Oh, God.
To the people who want it. It's up for grabs.
Or guys like us gonna leave you behind.
Like, come on, man.
You don't want that. We ain't gonna be nice about it or humble.
Yeah. When niggas grind it out from here to the top, to where y'all see us as a respected name in these YouTube streets and these social media influencer streets. It's, I ain't gonna say I told you so, but I mean,
Do you want to scroll down or you want to put me there?
go ahead, G. Get your sauce.
Oh, yeah. All right then. Perfect. I got everything down to where I need.
You do gradually, imperceptibly, actually become that person. It goes back to what the great German poet and philosopher Goethe once said. Before something, you must first
Be
something.
something.
Before you can do what would most first become the person who could do it. A woman cooking dinner has only to act like a great chef to turn out a better meal. A student who begins to act like a top student will begin to get better grades. You can even look much better by simply acting like the person you would most like to look like and be like. The secret is to get and hold fast in your mind the mental image of the person you would most like to be. Then in every situation you act and talk as you feel that person would. You make the kind of decisions you think that person would.
Man.
This is the way to constantly grow better.
And appreciate friends for the support, man, bro. We appreciate the motivational talk you've been giving out in the chat, man. God, man, my man was spitting in the chat the whole time.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. You a little supporter, man. We appreciate you, dog.
More effective person.
Now,
Now you got your clips pulled up. What do you feel about that?
Just shut up.
I try to tell you that shit was going like that.
When I'm hurt, I love it. I love that feeling because it's real. That's the most realest feeling that you could ever have.
Pain is just a feeling. You see his happiness? Why? Because it sucks. That's why I'm so happy right now.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable.
Happiness can be fake. Crying can be fake. But pain? Shit.
Can't fake
That's
that.
real.
yeah.
Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
Yeah, I feel it. I'm gonna lie. A lot of y'all afraid to give blood to this. A lot of y'all afraid to lose relationships, lose friends. All what? Because what? Bro, really? You're
You
afraid
gotta-
to lose friends over your goals?
You got to go at this shit unconsciously, bro, without thinking about it, man. Like, You sit here and think about it. The critical moments you spend thinking about it, hesitating, is moments you losing when you could be chasing your goal. And again, just because you're not doesn't mean the next the next person your competition isn't. You getting lapped. Every moment you sitting here thinking about, oh man, I want to, but bro, you getting lapped.
The people to the top is gonna be the people who endured the most pain.
Facts.
Or who endured the most stress in this shit. Like how hard, like bro, I promise you, the person who stressed more about this stuff is gonna be more successful than you. Cause low key, the more stressed you are about something, usually the more effort you put in.
You're right, bro.
Usually.
What they say, you gotta fall in love with the grind.
I'd rather stress off of my effort than stress off of like the fact that I didn't put in the effort.
Yeah, true. You don't want to be over here worried about what could have been if you actually locked in. But to switch it up a little bit, what they say, you gotta fall in love with the grind. I remember The Dark Knight. What was that nigga Bane saying? Like, you merely adapted to the dark. I was born in it. Like, bro, you gotta love this shit low key.
Oh God, though, he wasn't lying.
I was born in this shit, nigga.
Like, you just walked in here.
I love the dark.
You're not supposed to feel confident. You're not supposed to feel ready. You're not supposed to have all the answers. Becoming someone you've never been before is stressful because you're stepping into uncharted territory. So the next time you feel fear and doubt creeping in, just know that it's part of the journey. This life doesn't come easy, but I promise you, it's worth it.
You got an ice bath and it's snowing outside.
Man,
you know it's
that
cold.
crazy.
You know it's cold.
Oof. I mean, all the niggas that can't do that though. A lot of people can't do that.
Bro,
Now,
ice bath alone is mental.
Feel confident.
man. The ice bath though, was never me. I ain't gonna lie. Ice bath was really never my thing. I'd rather do like a, 30-minute sauna. Give me the hottest heat too. I'll go ahead and knock that out.
The ice bath do be tough.
Man, I'd rather do the heat than the ice bath. But then again, they say you should do what you hate the most, so I probably have to go with the ice bath. But hey, if I'm going for, mental fortitude.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, for real. I ain't gonna lie. It's at a certain point you be like, oh hell no.
Man.
Endure.
Every day, you must ask yourself, did I do enough?
Monday, get better. Tuesday, get better.
See, Kobe.
You have to get up every single day and you have to plant the motherfucking seeds.
No one cares what you did yesterday. No one matters what you're doing today.
What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Do you want to be a bitch today? Do you want to feel like a little bitch? Do you want to walk around all day knowing that you could but you didn't? Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work.
What?
What anime is that from? The little tune? I know you
Naruto.
recognize that.
Naruto or Bleach?
I think Bleach.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely Bleach.
Oh God, there's some bullshit going down.
Bruh.
And the villain done won.
Bruh.
The villain done walked the main stuff.
Bruh. And they having like a theatric moment, low key.
God. He reflected
Oh, man.
on his dub at the Shout out Bleach, bro.
Oh man.
Cause you knew when that song came on, you was like, oh
Fuck.
bro, this nigga about to get your dub, bro.
Fuck.
Like, man, Eisen about to dub this shit all the way through.
Ask yourself,
It's over. The all is lost moment.
Oh God.
Tuesday, get better. Wednesday, get better.
See,
You have to get up every single day and you
and that's the song these niggas hear in their head when I pull up to these panels.
Bruh.
That's how they gotta feel when you pull up to the field.
Like, damn, this nigga.
Oh, it's doomsday, bro. This man
Fuck.
pulling up. See, I thought I was gonna win until this man pulled up.
I just know this nigga wasn't gonna stop.
Man, you gotta be that guy, bro.
have to plant the motherfucking seeds.
no one cares what you did yesterday. No one matters what you're doing today.
What's the matter with you?
Especially women.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Do you want to be a bitch today? Do you want to feel like a little bitch? Do you want to walk around all day knowing that you could but you didn't? Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work.
God, though. And get back to work every single day. And then even when you achieve what you do, find a way to get back to work again. Always find a different mountain to conquer, bro. Because I promise you, no, I feel like the death of every man, or damn near every human, falls when they are in retirement. Something about retirement, man, just, I don't know, it kills them, bro. If you ain't pursuing something, it's like you just die inside, and then you die in the outside as well. Sad, but it's true. Tell me if I'm wrong now. Come on. But like, as soon as grandma sat down and stopped working, what happened?
I love thinking about that when I'm thinking about big life decisions. Like, what would I do if I weren't afraid? And it's usually like the big one, the bigger thing that I really want to do, but I'm afraid to do it. It's like, that's what I should do.
You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Do y'all feel me? Come on now.
You go higher,
I ain't gonna lie.
go even more alone. Why? Because nobody is.
I ain't gonna lie. The delay is crazy.
Yeah, it is wild.
And the thing is,
What would you do if
And
you
ain't
were
got nothing
afraid?
open.
oh God,
And I love thinking about that when I'm thinking about
But-
big life decisions. Like, what would
I ain't gonna lie though. What would you do if you had no fear? And I think of that too myself. Like when I said that, I was like, well, I would take back the music and I would take back music away from the those boys, and I would also take back sports away from them if I could build a big enough media company too. But I make S.E.T. and Key Media big enough. If I do it, I can save our people. I can damn near get back our reparations, if anything.
Right.
Hey man, hey.
Or fuck reparations. Let's make our own generational wealth.
Saying. It's like, hey man, if y'all can't believe in yourselves, believe in me. I don't know who said that, but I remember somebody said something that wild ass. Like, you can't believe in yourself, then believe in me, then, because I can get us there. If you can't see that us, the community, getting it, and you can't believe in it, then believe in me. I got y'all.
Nah, facts.
But
If you guys ever need a source of motivation, but let's believe S.E.T and Key Media here for y'all, man. We going through the same shit y'all go through on the daily. We ain't there yet, but we gonna be. Y'all gonna see the journey.
and we beating it every day.
But best believe we gonna be a source of motivation for y'all, man. When y'all feeling down, come get that shit from us, dog.
Oh, we got y'all.
Go higher, you go even more alone.
Mm.
Why? Because nobody is willing anymore to invest their energy in going higher because it's becoming more difficult. They say, it's already okay. You want up there. The air is getting thinner. So that means along this way, the higher you want to go, the more likely you're gonna walk alone. This is the next thing.
You hear that? The higher we go, the more likely you're gonna walk alone in this mug. So I would just say, I'm like, yeah. So the higher we go in subscribers, the more we make. The higher we go, it's gonna be more lonely. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be harder to, connect with other people like that. You're only really gonna connect with people on your level. And if you ain't doing that, then you're kind of just playing yourself in the back end.
Want to control or manipulate what you're saying,
Whoops.
they will smear you and libel you, and so people then will not.
Like, damn, can I just get a regular pause without y'all just jumping on me like this, man? Like, that is all I'm asking for. Can I get that? Can I get that YouTube? Like, y'all jumping all over the place. Man. And the crazy thing is, not like it's even slow. It's just all over the place. But anything, though, what you got to say?
Go higher.
You go high, we go more high, nigga.
Why? Because nobody is willing anymore to invest their energy in going higher because it's becoming more difficult. They say, it's already okay here. Why you still want to move up there?
Yeah, why you still want to go higher? Because, bro, I need to see what it's like up there. I need to see what's like with the thin air, man.
And don't let, oh man, it actually does. I'm glad you asked me, actually. Don't let people put their limitations on you. I've seen that happen all too often. I've had it happen myself. Like, damn, bro, why you want to do that? Don't you think that's too hard? Don't you think that's tough? Don't you think you're going to encounter this, that, and the other? Like, yeah, I might. But just because you feel like you couldn't do it, don't put your limitations and your doubts on me. Don't implant them and insert them in my mind and my subconscious, nigga. I feel like I'm that nigga. You might feel like you half of that nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. Here's crazy, bro. It'd be crazy how people will doubt themselves even after achieving something that most people don't achieve.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dog, even if you made it to YouTube, you got past 1,000. Not a lot of people do that, but somehow you still doubt yourself.
Right.
You still doubt, oh, well, I made 1,000, but I bet I won't get monetized. All right, I get monetized. All right, I got monetized, but I bet I won't make much
Bro
money.
said there's people
It's
that
like,
made
what
it.
the hell?
There's people that made it to 10, upwards of 20K and stopped because they felt like their peers had surpassed them or they should have been further than they were, bro.
You know what I couldn't relate to? People just quit. Oh, I just want to do something else. I just want to find a different passion. I'm like, but I just couldn't relate.
Like I've never been the type to put in work in just in anything, in life, in a task, in an endeavor, a relationship. Never been the type to put in some work for it and just be like, I'm done.
Yep. I'm done. I'll just move on. I'm like, nope. I'm riding this out to the end. That's what I said,
But
right?
bro, you know how many people that is, bro? Man, you remember Jimmy Neutron?
Bro. Yeah.
You remember his arch nemesis on there, the professor that couldn't finish anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how y'all niggas be.
Man.
That's how y'all niggas be, bro.
Couldn't finish nothing, but mad at the dude who can finish all. Man, he finished some of his inventions.
We're firemen. We are firemen. The heat doesn't bother us. We live in the heat. We train in the heat. It tells us that we're ready. We're at home. We're where we're supposed to be. Flames don't intimidate us. What do we do?
We intimidate the flames, nigga. Let's go. I ain't gonna lie, I want 225 on the bench right now. Oh, man.
Motherfucker. And every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you lost every dime. Your mom died, your dad died. You come and you bring the energy that it takes to make a team function at the highest fucking level every day. And that's the person you want to be every day of your life.
You know what's crazy, bro? I know I had to pause it at this moment just because, bro, every time I hear this, it reminds me of this one dude who, bro, I think it was this senator or I guess the spokesman for the president, and bro, dude, his wife and son died in a car crash.
Oh, I do, bro. You gotta pull up that clip.
And
you
he
gotta pull up that
walked
clip. Yeah, he walked up on the press.
Did his job, and they said, bro, are you good? He's like, oh yeah, I'm torn up inside, but I just have to do my job.
Bro, you gotta pull up that clip.
Bro, with a straight voice, like as if it didn't happen. That man pulled up, did his job, even though his wife died, his son died, and he still did his job as if nothing happened. It's like, you gotta have that type of, like, I don't know, like, dedication to the work. It's like, dog, when I thought about that, I'm like, dog, how many people got that type of dedication, got that type of love for the job where they're just like, bro, no matter what, I got to do this. Because, dog, I even had to try to bring myself into that situation and was like, damn, could I do that? Like,
You know what's funny about that clip?
What? Hard to find?
Nah, I think it's right here, but if I'm correct about this, you know The Onion is like a satirical website, right?
Satirical website?
Yeah, like they post like satirical news, like fake news, really, like fake news stories. The Onion, they've always been known for that. But anyways, you can play it. I put it up in the history.
Perfect.
But either way, just take the message from this video, even if it's from The Onion, even if it might be scripted or fake, whatever. Take the message.
You know, fuck your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway.
Yeah.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is when most people stop, and this is why they don't win. This is what hard feels like, and this is why most people can't do it, but you can.
We ain't hearing the excuses no more. Your future is tired of that. 2024 should be an apology toward all the bids that you did last year.
Lock in and change your life.
Nigga.
Like your life depends on it.
Keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
Man, I'm telling you though, you gotta lock in, bro. Now, let's get into a person who can really lock in. Let's talk somebody who can really lock in.
Everybody, apologize for being late. My wife just died. All right, we've got a lot on the agenda today, so let's begin. At noon, the president will be meeting with Iraqi Prime Minister Maliki via video teleconference, and the purpose of this meeting is going to be to discuss some of the security issues surrounding the newly appointed Iraqi government officials. And yes, Matthews?
Hey, I'm so sorry. I mean, your wife.
Yeah, well, as you might expect, the pain's unlike anything I've ever experienced before, but got a lot to take. So let's keep moving, okay? Maura?
So sorry to hear that. Janie was really wonderful.
Yes, I can confirm that, but Maura, I actually made a pledge to the president and the people of the United States to keep the nation informed as to the
Damn, he said I can confirm that. Like, yeah, she was.
So let's keep this going. Next question, Jim.
Can I ask what happened to Janie?
Jim, what happened was she died.
Damn.
Accident. Just bring the entire nation to a halt because of it.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Mentioned by the president about Kim Jong-il statements regarding North Korea's nuclear.
Well, I'm afraid I can't answer that at this time, Maura. I was not at the president's briefing this morning. I was identifying my wife's body at that time. However, I will find out more about the subject and be happy to
Damn.
answer any questions about
The
it.
level of professionalism maintained, though.
Yeah.
Cards or flowers can be sent to my office. Thank you.
Dang.
People, this subject is not on the agenda today. Believe me, there's nothing I'd like more than to drop down behind this podium and weep. But I can't do this. Why? Because I'm a grown man. I've got a job to do, and so do you.
Hey.
One more question on
Dang.
the matter of my wife, and then we're moving on. Okay? Wilson?
You told Bobby and Megan yet?
Well, the children were in the car with their mother at the time. They're at Georgetown University Hospital. Bobby's in a coma, and Megan lost her legs. Okay, next question. Is this question about the president's schedule? No. Okay, well, we're done here. Thank you for coming. Oh, wait, everybody, Monday, we may have to push Monday's briefing back until 10 a.m. if Janie's funeral runs long. Okay? Everybody have a great day.
Yeah.
Yo.
So upon further examination, I do think that was like scripted, but the message remains. The message remains.
Throughout my lifetime in public service as a representative of this.
That is crazy though, but it's like I don't know. That video been around for a minute.
No, it really has. It says posted 16 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, well, my wife died. I'm just like, well, yep, daughter, no legs, son in a coma. Don't know if he's gonna be all right, but I promise. I dedicated myself to this craft. I dedicated myself to making sure the American people stay informed, and God damn it, I'm gonna do that job.
There's
It's
nothing. There's nothing I'd like to do more than to crouch down behind this podium and cry my eyes out. But I got a job to do.
Yep, God.
And you do too. So let's get it done.
And I ain't gonna lie, I inspire to have that level of like fortitude. I'm gonna be real with you, like that. Like low key, when I think of like being able to go through anything, being able to press on with my profession, no matter what, I think of like that nigga right there. I'm just like, damn, can I be as strong as that nigga?
Mm-hmm.
It's like shit. I challenge myself and I dare myself to be.
As fake as that video was.
Man, as fake as the video was though.
You want to be that one motherfucker that every day, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you lost every dime. Your mom died, your dad died. You come and you bring the energy that it takes to make a team function at the highest fucking level every day. And that's the person you want to be every day of your life.
That's who that guy was.
You know, fuck your tired body. Fuck that unmotivated mind. And get out there and do it anyway.
Whenever I get to a low point where I think, why do I even bother? I just remind myself, this is when most people stop, and this is why they don't win. This is what hard feels like, and this is why most people can't do it.
Yeah.
You can.
We ain't hearing the excuses no more. Your future is tired of that. 2024 should be an apology tour to all the bids that you did last year. Lock in and change your life. Like your life depends on it.
Yes, sir.
Because it do.
If you don't, who will? Ain't nobody coming to save you. You in this alone for the most part. Don't get me wrong. You got friends. You got community, bro. But you got to pick yourself up.
I'm be real with you. You don't even got supporters for real. Even your supporters are fake at a certain point. I'm gonna be real with you, man. And this is gonna suck to hear, but like most of your supporters ain't really supporters, bro. The moment you say, "Oh, bro, I feel like giving up," they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you should probably do that. Yeah, and just do this instead." And you really
They'll support
see,
you when you take the easier route.
Yep. But while you're sitting there grinding, they sit there and they kind of play, "Oh yeah, keep going." But when you're ready to quit, they'll also be there ready to let you do that. A real supporter is gonna hear you say that and be like, "Bro, why would you do that? Don't do that. Don't
Like,
give
this
up."
is your dream. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're about to quit.
That's a real supporter. So, and I'm gonna be real with you, even like people who say, "Oh yeah, I like what you're doing, all that," but hey, they'll be the main one to. I ain't gonna lie, be the blockade toward your goals. And I know we're talking about family, women, friends, all that good stuff. They'll be the main people to stop you towards progress, towards production. It'll be them.
It be them motherfuckers.
Driven human beings are going to always feel like they're behind. They're going to always feel like they're not doing good enough. They're going to always feel like they're not far enough. They're going to always feel like you're losing. Look, winning, this is how it feels. 90% of the time, you're going to feel like you're getting your balls kicked in. All right? 8% of the time, you're going to be confused and you're frustrated. 2% of the time, you actually win. And those moments come and go, and then you're back in the 90%.
Yep.
And that's the reality of a winner's life. People don't understand that.
I swear to God, though, it's like, man said, 80% of the time you're just getting your balls kicked in. Like life is tough. Life is life in. Man, what do you say?
It feels like you can't get a grip on this shit.
Yeah, man. It just feels like
you spinning your wheels, no traction.
And it feels like, bro, and it's damn. It kind of feels like what we damn near going through at some point.
Bro, we all sit here and go through the same struggles, man.
It's like, it be, when
I'm
you get
no
past
different
the
from
80.
I'm no different from you. You no different from me. We no different from y'all.
On God, once you get past that 80, we in the 8% of where we don't know what the heck we doing right now. We're still figuring it out. And then once we get through that, there's this 2%, the 2% of the time where we get a dub, and that's where a video goes viral. Or it gets more views than usual. We get a lot of subscribers, a lot of support.
Y'all start seeing people share our content. Maybe people will eventually reacting to us.
Yeah, man, that's just how it be. It's 2% where we win, but most of the time I'd say the 98, man, it sucks. But we do it anyway. Why? Because we love it, and it's what we dedicate ourselves to.
They ain't call it a grind for no reason, man.
You gotta love the grind. So if you don't love the grind, man, you can't stay on it.
They could have called it a cakewalk, but they didn't for a reason.
Man.
They think it's all about cruising around in a cool car, having a free and happy and easy and go-lucky life, and that's not reality because true winners are built for the fucking fight. They're built for the battle. They don't find peace and joy and happiness in the win. They find what they're looking for in the fight.
Facts.
I became the most obsessed person
Now this is
on
important.
the planet Earth. I was basically, I had to
Behind your tablet.
invent a guy that didn't exist. I had to invent a guy that can take any pain, any suffering, any kind of judgment, be called nigger, be called whatever the fuck in the world, and be able to stand in the fucking room and say, go fuck yourself. I had to build this callous mind, and I built it through suffering. I built it through downright fucking just crushing myself. If it was raining outside 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, if it was snowing, the first instinct is don't go out there and do shit. My instinct was, we gotta fucking go out there. Anything that was fucking horrible in my life that I would normally say no, that was inhumane to most people, I had to go do it. And I started callousing my mind at this point in my life.
Man, I like how he said that callous in his mind, making his mind tougher.
Nah, because, bro, that's what
Built up a certain mental toughness to deal with what's necessary, right?
I feel like everybody got to build that mental toughness before they even hop on YouTube. It's like, bro, if you don't have that mental toughness where, come on now, bro. If y'all look at my content, but look into my Treating the Sheet content, you can tell I got a callous mind where it don't bother me. Trust me. You can say anything about me. I'm still going to talk my talk. I'm still going to say what I got to say. And I'm still going to do what I want to do with all the confidence in the world. With the belief that it's all going to work out. I promise you. You can't throw me off my pivot because I built this callous mind. So you can call me anything, but I'm still going to keep at it.
Yep. You wouldn't believe how many conversations I've had with coworkers, maybe friends, them questioning, the direction of my channel, the direction of, the business, and, me just having to stand firm on what I'm believing, the direction I believe this shit is going in, respecting they position, obviously, like, shit, you feel how you feel, but shit, I'll see you at the top.
Okay. If you think that your option is better than mine, then go ahead. Because it's crazy how people would tell you what to do with your life, but they won't do it themselves. It's crazy. Or they just want you to do what they're wanting to do because they want a partner in their destruction.
Or people be trying to live vicariously through you as well.
Yeah, I'm good. No, you live your own life, I'll live mine. If this is the path I want to choose, I feel like people should respect that. If that's the path you chose, I respect your path.
Mm-hmm.
But some people will see that your path can lead to better things, far greater that they can ever think of.
And they want to have their input.
Yup, or they want to stop you and lower you down to their level. Y'all watch out for people.
Man, the worst types.
Man, telling you. All right.
To get anything of value, you have to sacrifice. You know that the harder thing to do and the right thing to do, usually the same thing. Nothing that has meaning is easy.
You know, I never really considered that until your book. Until I heard the title of your book and I read the synopsis of it. I never really considered it. I never considered that thinking about your problems all the time and talking about your problems all the time literally make the problems grow.
That's right. I mean, it's the number one.
Yeah, man, what you feed your subconscious only grows out in your reality.
Right. So in other words, if you fear this, you're anxious about this situation, you'll literally manifest it into your real world situation.
That's when people start talking about their problem. Tell them, no, you don't want to talk about that, bro. You might want to talk about the solutions more than the problem, because your problems will only grow.
That's why you can always appreciate a solution-oriented person. Like, yeah, okay, we've identified the problem, but how do we go around that? How do we solve it?
You know, God. And then get to it. And just get to it. Anyway, though. All right, we done rocked it a good hour 20 with y'all, man. We about to turn it on this one, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We about to cut it on the vertical. We about to give a little closing on the horizontal. So go ahead and hop over to the horizontal if you want to go ahead and clear closing thoughts. Appreciate y'all on that one. Man. That was some motivational talk right there, man. But, yeah, that was some good stuff right there. That was fun.
I love these talks, man. You know, one of my favorite segments, man. I feel like when we get on here and talk our shit off the script, off the hip, it's always a good conversation. You know, like hearing what you got to say. I feel like you like hearing what I got to say. You know, the people also like hearing what we got to say. And I think a lot gets solved when conversations like these can be had, dialect and dialogue can be had on certain situations everybody faces, and we could all kind of take from each other and apply it to our own lives for the betterment of whatever we going through.
All right. But to sum things up here, man, look, bro, you got to stay motivated out here in this world that is trying to depress your ass. You got to put energy into what you're doing, man, and I promise you'll see results. If you don't want to put no energy in, just go ahead and hang it up and be an average Joe. It's okay, man. It's okay. We need you. Yeah, average Joe helps the world go around. But if you want to be above average, then you got to have above average energy. You got to have above average mindset. Everybody holds on to negativity, but only the strong or only the unique hold on to positivity. You always wonder why the people with a positive disposition or a positive attitude kind of threw you off, because those are the rare 5% who hold on to positivity, and you are taken away by negativity. You dwell on negative thoughts. You like when people feel sympathy for you. You like drowning in pity instead of progressing. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you got to get out there and, get about those bad habits. Get about that terrible mindset that you done put onto yourself. But anyway, though, that's my closing thoughts. This is S.E.T, man. Over here is Key, bro, and we're closing it down for y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. See y'all on the next Toxic Talk and on the next show. Peace.